Okay, we are here for another chapter live review reaction of Ordeal Season 3. Oh my gosh. Now, this is late at night for me, especially coming back from work. But the dope thing is that Brent had a live stream today, basically just a while ago, of this actual recording of him doing just, one of his live drawings for an illustration he's going to be releasing. But yeah, I know that stream was definitely a W stream. Like he wasn't like, the audio was muted at the beginning and stuff, so it was only kind of like the chatting with us chatting with each other on the chat, and then just seeing him just draw. But then near the end of his stream, he turned on his audio so that he can answer some last minute questions and stuff. So it was definitely a great stream, and at least for me, getting a chance to see him draw live and see how he does, because for me it was more, I wanted to know how he gone about his coloring and stuff, how he gone about it, his layering and everything, as well as like his rendering process. And it's like, we got to see that. We actually got to see that. So just by watching that stream, I learned so much as an artist. So again, thank you, Brent, because that was a most definite W stream. Definitely W. But without further ado, let's just get straight into this chapter, which is chapter 129, Omen. I don't know what that means, what that's supposed to mean, but this might be a scary time. And he also referenced as well too that I think it was either in the chat or when he was speaking, answering the questions, but he also said how that nearing the last season, Tevin and Louise didn't really get a lot of shine, in a sense. I think as well as Azam. So he said, or briefly mentioned, that most definitely Azam, since he's already in a fight, but Tevin and Louise is definitely gonna get some shine in this season. So yo, we got some glazing, some aura from Che and all that shit, and now the rest of the wolf pack is about to get that shine. So let's get into it. Kill him, damn it. How did they find us? Die. Okay, some gunfire at a base we don't know. This has to be Tevin and Louise. This has to be during their mission. Yep. See, bro, I'm telling you, like, even when I was going through like my ideas of like who are kind of like my favorite characters, yep, Tevin is definitely in my top 5. He's just a favorite for me. Sir, he's like a damn tank. Why won't you die, you greyhound dog? Bro, Tevin's just, bro, why are you guys only shooting the shield? Shoot his legs, shoot the head, shoot something else, bro. Tevin, bro, chill. Bro, I swear these are just regular humans. He's clocking down, dog. Never mind, I understand now. They were trying the whole time. They were trying the whole time and they were failing. That's why. Oh. Click. Yep, that was your last ammo, wasn't it? Clunk. Bro, this season, every man in the wolf pack is about that smoke. Out of all people, Che, we've already seen accidentally kill somebody, but it's like, we're not accidentally, but killed somebody and stuff. And then we remember in season 2 where Tevin accidentally killed one of his opponents. I forget who it was off the top of my mind, but it's like, now there is no holding back with Tevin. Yo, Tevin's definitely gone up. He's already my second favorite. We literally got Che, Tevin, Leo, Rokesh, and Ilios. Those are my favorite characters in this series, bro. You men sentence yourself to your own demise. I am not to blame for this. You chose the wicked side. Luis, how's it going over there? Huh? Luis is just scary. With his Ash talent, he's just scary, bro. Now, see, I'm only saying this because I've been recently catching up with Record of Ragnarok. And if you guys are caught up, maybe not with Record of Ragnarok, but with the alternate series, the Record of Ragnarok with the Outer Gods, there's a lot of imagery where they show a lot of their godly beings, like the divine godly beings, always standing on some type of platform for whatever reason. It might be, the platform might be a lotus flower, it might be just a regular plane. I don't know why, but it's like, yeah, like it's just every godly being on a divine level just has a platform that they're just standing on. And this is what reminds me of that. So it's just like, yo, he really is the leader of his clan. I didn't really feel that in season 2, but season 3, I truly feel like Luis truly sits in like the leadership of his clan now. Because look at this, dog. Stupid support cameos. Always got your damn arms folded. Yo, bro. Yo, the writing is too funny. Yo, I feel like this is like a fourth wall breaking. Like, this is probably the funniest line in this chapter. Stupid support cameos always got their damn arms folded. And when you really think about it, that actually is true. Because when you're a support cameo, do you really need to box? No. Let your talent do the work for you. Like, come on. Yeah, try some lead in your skull. It's like, yep, nice try. I've already seen you. Bro, I'm telling you, it's literally everybody. Everybody's about that smoke. Tevin, Azam, Luis, and Jay. And Anton. Wait, have we seen Anton kill somebody? I don't know. But with the way Anton be confident in stepping up against the god tier, I have full confidence that Anton is on the same smoke. Pirate scum, they've been taking supplies from neighboring towns to sustain their men. How many do you think handed over their only meals willingly? And what do you think these guys did to them? Despite their allegiance, they had it coming, Tevin. Feel nothing for them. This is the second oil rig we've hit. To think they took over with so little noise. It went undetected for weeks. Well, they're silent now, that's for sure. Inspector, main deck secured. Bro, Brandon be looking nice. Some guys is looking like a modern knight, dog. Excellent job, gentlemen. Looks like the main deck had 3 times the amount of footmen on board. We successfully cleared the lower levels, and there weren't nearly as many there. They knew we were coming after we cleared the first vessel and still didn't stand a chance. There's still more work to be done, but it must wait. I have bad news. We received it. Yo, everybody's just showing that intensity this season. Like, even Brandon, bro. We received distress signals from central Trinidad, where Azam and Yukiko are currently located. An evacuation team is on its way. They should be flying in. What? I'm sorry, Luis. I could not guarantee their safety. I have no further details of their current status. Yukiko will be all right, brother. Azam is with her. He'll protect her just fine. And who will protect him? Take my boat. Oh, my bad. Whoa. It's Brandon talking, my bad. Take my boat. I already instructed my lieutenant to take one of you there immediately. I assume it will be you, Hemlock. Thank you, but I'll fly. It'll be quicker. Very well. I hope it's nothing serious. Sorry, yo, I'm telling you, I love the wolf pack, bro. I love the wolf pack, bro. I love this brotherly love. Even with the whole like forehead resting on each other, I love this shit, bro. You're right, brother. Make sure they're both safe and get back. And it's like it fits the motif of the wolf pack so well. Of if just them even putting their heads against each other, because you usually see animals in the in the jungle and all that shit in the kingdom out there, animal kingdom, that be doing this type of stuff. So it's like, yeah, if not natives as well too, but that's all my assumptions though. I leave the safety of the greyhounds to you, brother. Don't let your guard down. You're out here alone now. Give them hell. And it's actually crazy because as they're having these conversations, they know that they can't rely on anybody else besides their actual brothers. So it's like when they're actually talking, it feel like you can kind of feel like what they mean by that. You know what I mean? Because it's like he's now in charge of not just Brandon, but the whole army, and making sure, or their whole squad, and making sure that they don't die and all that shit. So it's like, yeah, those lines really do hit home. Did I get him? What is that? Is that why he's able to regenerate? He's a monster from a story. He doesn't have a soul. That must be what keeps him going in place of one. You may not be real, but you have a heart to protect, just like mine. Okay, the dual wielding. Let's go. Slash. Let's go. Wait, when did you already freeze? Wait. Oh, she did that right when he landed. And then the double slap. Bro, it was that powerful? That's nuts. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to go on. And do you know what I like about this? This is just giving me Witcher vibes. Ciri, it's just giving me Ciri vibes, and I love it. Because it's like seeing Ciri with her regular broadsword, but she's also got a katana. Like, that's lit. But this is Yukiko love, In some weird way, I have to thank you, mister. For the first man I kill will be only a dream. Bro, that's poetic. Yeah, that's a poetic fight she's having. Okay, Azam with the lightning whips. Let's go. I'm telling you, they can't keep up with you. This guy's already right beside them. Oh, I didn't even notice that he stabbed one in the back. It was just like, cow. There you go, big guy. Truly too easy for this man. His man's crying. Don't look at me. You did that. You did it. That was actually sad. That's actually sad. Man's like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Bop you on the head. What technique are we about to see? Because remember, even though we've just seen the abilities already somewhat of Azam, Yukiko, Tevin, and Louise, none of them have shown us anything so far at the level of Che. So I cannot wait for when every single one of the wolf pack is legit showing their utmost peak. And Anton. Why am I always forgetting about Anton? Like, don't. This man got both feet? Like it's a pogo stick? Don't worry, big guy. Bro, this is a fire panel. Thumbnail worthy. Thumbnail worthy. Yup. You'll be joining them soon. And he's still crying. Wow. You're actually a softie. Bro, that was no technique. Just straight strength. Bro, I love it. Perfect. Cut the heart straight through. Ooh. I have two favorite panels now. Should I do this one? I might have to test them out. I literally might have to test them out and see which one's the better one. But this is a nice panel. I love this. And he's got the chains around his body too. Like, it's the sauce on the Zom is just okay, Brett. You were right. This season we're definitely getting a lot more Wolfpack sauce. We need more. I like this. Am I supposed to be impressed? Of course you figured out you needed to hit its core. You think as fast as you move. That's actually impressive. That actually impresses me is that you haven't fallen asleep yet. My chi is everywhere and it has a particular side effect. Well done, you killed a nightmare. Guess that makes you a bigger one, Azam. You ruined my story, boy. That makes me want to carve you up. I pre-wrote this chapter many years ago. What do you mean by that, Freddy Cougar? There are only a few things that can counter me, and a haste talent such as yours is one. Wait, but why? Like, I'm really trying to think, like, why though? Is it because he's just super fast? I have several chapters written to handle situations such as this. You're very unlucky to experience one. You know the gibberish the god tier preach. Consider your weakness and overcome it. Well, I followed suit. This was written for you. Okay, so I'm misreading this. He didn't, of course, make this for Azam, but he made it for haste talents such as Hazam's. Okay. And what is this? Just a fast lizard? Because that looks like he's summoning like some type of lizard or whatever. Nightmaric skies. Azam's bane. So wait, you did write the chapter anticipating Azam? Okay, so the only thing I can think of that kind of makes sense with this is that, for one, Freddy Cougar is very intelligent. He is very intelligent is what I'm taking now from this chapter. Because what I'm seeing is that he done so much foresight on how his talent works and the counters of his talent, and probably came up with a thought that a haste talent would definitely be one of the hardest counters for him, but there probably wasn't a haste talent as much on a god tier level as the Kirin talent. And the Kirin talent is already a famous talent based off of the last Kirin user. So it's like he probably did his research and found out that Azam is now the newest Kirin, talent user. So with that knowledge, he probably created a talent based off of that. Especially right before the whole war, because I think this was a 3-year time skip. So it makes sense with him saying that he made this chapter years ago specifically for Azam. Okay, I'm better understanding this now. Wow. Is that his nostrils or eyes? If so, that is so weird and such a funny design. Nah, I can't see that as nostrils. I literally can't. The thought of it being eyes, I can't leave it. It doesn't leave my mind now. That's his face. 2 eyes and a big ass mouth. Yo. But I can't lie. If there was something to counter Azam, some type of dog-like being or leopard cheetah-like being, that nightmare, it would be that. And we're at the end of the chapter. Okay, bro, I've already kind of spoken all my thoughts throughout the chapter, even nearing the end of this, but damn, this was a nice chapter, a very nice chapter, because now we're getting a full setup of the finishing of this encounter. I don't think we're going to skip to a different scenario next chapter. I think we're going to stay with this Azam fight, but it's like, yo, if I didn't hop into the stream, I would have never had these thoughts that I'm having right now. But it's like, yes, with him mentioning that this season, the wolf pack is going to get a lot more shine, especially Tevin and Louise. Or no, I don't think he said Tev. No, I think he did say Tevin, Louise, and Azam. It's like, yo, we're truly going to get that now, where it's like Louise is coming here to support Azam. Tevin has to work this whole shipweight investigation by himself now. So we're gonna see how much of a defender he's gonna be and how much evolved his chimeric hide is gonna be. And then we're fully gonna get a full-on Flash-like fight with Azam and this nightmare. Yo, I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait. We got some of the best blazing for my favorite character, Che, in the last couple of chapters, and I'm happy. Truly happy and satisfied. And now for the remaining next chapters, we're gonna get some sauce with my next favorite character, Tevin, Azam, and Louise, and Kiko. Ooh. I'm telling you, bro, this season is cooking. It's cooking. And bro, I'm seeing this season being like a well done soup or Jamaican dish, and it's still it's one of those ones where it's it's still marinating. It's still marinating. We've been marinating this for 3 days now, 4 days now. The meat is marinated for that shit's gonna taste good. That is how this season has been going. Oh man. So yeah, yo, great chapter and a great stream. Yo, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. What time you guys are watching this, hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And like always, gotta give thanks to to the Most High, our Father Yahuwah, and His only begotten Son Yahushua Mashiach. So, you guys have a good time. Peace easy, and like always, shalom.